My name is Donna Stephen. I'm from Mistissini originally. I work under Career Health Board as a foster home resource person. It's very sad when you have to go through children that are taken away from their parents, and the parents are intoxicated or high on cocaine or anything. We don't know what the children are going through. Very important for my job to place these children in a foster home, to have that security in them. I didn't have a good childhood, I can say. I went through sexual abuse. I would always be afraid of going to bed. It didn't stop until I was 13. I had to tell my siblings about it. She would tell me, don't tell anyone, because if you tell someone, you're going to go to jail. I had to tell my mom, but my mom would never, he wouldn't believe me, yeah. I had to tell my dad, and then they would both argue. At the age of 15, I dropped out, and I didn't want to go to school because that's where my abuser was, at the school, working at the school. Sometimes I wanted to kill him, and sometimes I would say nasty words to him, but he would defend himself like, oh, that Donna, you know, she's so rebellious. And sometimes he would give me money just to not to say anything. But inside of me, I was a child that a lost little girl that was like, I didn't know where to go sometimes. Like, I didn't know how to deal with it. And I had to run away from home. When I got married to my husband, Steve, it was a rough marriage that we went through. And a lot of times there was a violence in the home and a lot of drugs and alcohol. There was a whole bunch of adults drinking, but at that time I was sober, and my daughter came to pick me up and tell me, Mom, let's go home. And as soon as I got in the house, I seen my son making mashed potatoes. We cooked a lunch for you. And I said, it's supposed to be the other way around. It did something to me. That's when I heard a voice, a soft voice calling from, I don't know where, in the room maybe, and he said, Donna. You know, I burst crying. I want Jesus. So that's when I surrendered my life to him in August 25, 2001. when I first started walking with Jesus, I didn't really know if I'm going to stay long. Going to that, my father's house fellowship, I went there. I felt something that I never felt. And that pastor was saying, you're in the right place at the right time. Went straight at the altar, laid Billy Diamond, and it tells me, come, these arms are not mine, these are Jesus' arms. These are Daddy's arms, he said. He hugged me, and as soon as he hugged me, my heart melted. I was crying.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Daddy.
Sometimes it's really hard to go through this kind of abuse. For myself, I had to carry this pain for 23 years. I was very angry at God. I told him, where were you when this happened? You weren't there for me. When I had that healing, I was in the basement in a dark room. So I seen Jesus standing right beside me. Like a warm water poured like a whole body in me. That's how I felt. After that, Jesus was going like this to me. My daughter, I was waiting for your call. I would really encourage people that went through what I went through to seek help. We have a lot of resources that we can go through. My dream for these children are not to go through what I went through, to feel safe and to be loved. I can say sometimes it's like a roller coaster. I would have doubts, but I knew that if I have faith in him, he would help me.
Crystal Valley with First Peoples Voices. We're in Waskaganish, Quebec, bottom of the James Bay. If you like these stories that you're seeing and you want to see more stories, would you go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel? Bye, guys. Bye. And you viewers at home, more to come.